Hey, what's up you guys? It's Fox127 Expert Edition coming with a new video. This time it's a deck profile on my GBs. This will be an entire deck video with full of main deck, extra deck, and side deck. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. First off, one Tiari, my favorite card in the whole deck. When a special summon by GB, it banishes one card from the graveyard. It's really nice in this format because you get rid of most boss cards that your opponent needs in the grave. So if they're running Chaos, get rid of whatever they need most. So if they got one light or one dark, get rid of that first. You can get rid of stuff like Hornets in grave. You can get rid of, if Graphas is still in the grave, if you're playing Dark Worlds, get rid of that. Opposing GBs, always get rid of their BCRs, but let's be honest, how many people actually play GBs this format? Me. Anyways. Next up, beat sick of the deck, triple the quarry. 1800 when summoned, 2100 when summoned by an effect of a GB. Pretty much main purposes are beat down and to go into a Heraclinos. No matter what the situation is, it's always nice to have a Liquari on the field. He's just the strongest monster you can bring out, and it's just really tough to beat down when he's at 2100. So, you know, even with stuff like Alexander Dragon, this thing makes it cry. Next favorite, triple Test Tiger. I like Test Tiger simply because you can abuse the fact that you can bring out whatever you want, whenever you need it, as soon as you need it. You know, if you got a Secutor first turn, get rid of that bad boy and bring out a Liquari. Or if you desperately need Secutor, let's say turn 2, boom, send back Secutor, bring back Secutor. You know, it's just really nice to have them. And with the way they run the deck, you can easily abuse them and constantly bring them back. Box card of the deck, Bestiari. Pretty sure you all know what he does, and if you don't, when he's special summoned by a GB, he destroys one trapper spell on the field. So, you want to be careful with him. There's a reason he's limited, and you don't want him to be banished. If he's in the grave, it's fine. If he's in the deck, he's fine. If he's in your hand, it's fine. But if he's banished, you're gonna cry a little bit, and I promise you that. 2 quests. His only purpose, besides being contact fusion bait and being an okay, 1600 level 4, you can go for Utopia with him. But besides all of that, he brings back your chariots. No matter what, whenever you have a chariot in grave, you want to bring Esadar a quest out just so you can get that chariot back to your hand. Or if you have a Herc on the field already, go for a quest, get back a GB to your hand, and that's another new gate. Plus, like I said, he's not bad. If you got another level 4, you can go for Utopia. 1 Darius. I used to run 2, but lately I've only been running 1. And the reason I only run 1 is because in every situation I bring Darius out, he's only on the field once he hits the field. When I get that monster back, he instantly contact using, or I'm going to go into a Utopia. But he's rarely on the field for long enough for me to need a second Darius in deck. He's constantly going in and out, in and out, in and out of the deck. Because I'm constantly bringing him out, contact fusion, bring him out, contact fusion, bring him out. You get the point. That's really nice. Next, I'll bring these 2 at the same time because they're very simple. Secutor and Murmillo. Murmillo, when he's summoned, destroy 1 monster from the field. Quest, instead of tagging out, he brings 2 GBs in. So that's easy Herc or easy Exceed. And this is just to get rid of monsters at the moment you can't kill. So if your opponent's got something like a 3000 beat stick, obviously I can't get over that in most situations, but Murmillo, he changes that pretty damn quick. 1 Prisma, basically you most of the time you're always going to go for Xarius, so he makes it quicker. Send the Bestiary to grave, contact for Xarius. The other thing I like him for is that I like to use him for Utopia over most of my other GBs because it doesn't matter if he's in the grave or if he goes banished. He only has 1 purpose and he fills it nice. 1 Usurpation Grand Mole. Same situation as Murmillo, except a little better. He can get rid of stuff like a Shien or trying to think here, like Nat Beast or Stardust. He can get rid of all of that without really worrying. And the first turn, it's always funny to summon Lay Back Row. usually they won't attack this, or they'll effect veil this, or I don't know, it's just funny when people don't do anything to my Neospatial and I just leave them in attack mode. Alright, next is spells. I'll start with the small staple stuff. One Proving Ground. This is another personal favorite of mine. It's most people say it's a little slow, but for the most part, whenever I need a GB, it's pretty much this is a GB, except it's spell based, so it's pretty nice in my opinion. I like it. Gonna come with one Reborn, one Heavy Storm, one Dark Hole, triple MST. And then here we have the last three spells. Triple Shrink. Who the fuck runs Shrink? I do. Why? Because everything in GBs is a small monster besides their fusions. So, if I want to keep my GBs alive, this is the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, simply because it's a quick play. You can do it during the damage step, correct me if I'm wrong. And, it's just funny. No one ever sees Shrink coming, and when it happens, it's like, just blow up on their face and laugh, because they can't do anything most of the time. You know, their monster dies and I get a free tag out of it. It's just awesome. Next, Traps. Triple Chariot. You guys know what this is. You should know. If you don't know, whenever an effect monster's effect is activated, if I have 1 GB on the field, I can activate this, negate, and destroy the monster. So, and the nice thing is, it doesn't say on the field, it doesn't say in the grave, it says an effect monster. It doesn't matter where it happens. So you can do this on a Gores, you can do this on an Effect Failure, you can do it on Maxi, you can do it on Honest, you can do it on fuck if I care, a Shien if it activates, you know, Sangan, all of that. Doesn't matter. It's just gonna just go to the grave with no effect. It's really nice. And you can, like I said earlier, the quest brings these back constantly. So it's not like you have to worry. The main part is just drawing them out, because I don't run Sad Night. Staples again. 1 Judgment, 2 Warnings, 1 Mirror Force, Double Call, because I like to use these for bringing back a monster from the grave. If I need the Gazarius back from my grave for whatever reason he's there, bring back Pop 2, bring back Test Tigers, you can bring back a Bestiari that you sent with a Prisma. It's really nice and it really helps. Double Torrential, 2 Starlights, because I like having Stardust on my field. I like being able to defend myself with the Stardust. And this deck is trap heavy, or at least it feels trap heavy to me. So, and also if I have multiple monsters, I'm not afraid of a Dark Hole. So, if they want to waste a warning on it, okay, that's fine. I still have another one for a reason. 2 Dimensional Prisons. It's pretty easy too. If I need to get rid of a monster, just banish it as soon as it attacks me. It's really nice to get rid of Stardust with this. And last but not least, 2 Safe Zones. It's kind of the most complicated in the deck, simply because, as I've been told, if the monster's already been targeted, you can't change Safe Zone, and that upsets me because I kind of screw that up. You have to guess beforehand that your monster's going to get targeted. But in situations I like to use it in is if I want to keep a weak GB alive, or if my opponent's going to attack me directly, attach this to them. They can't. Next turn, MST. They lose their monster, and I get a free kill. So, it's pretty nice. And that's it for the main deck. Next up, extra deck. 1 Utopia, 1 Esadari, 2 Gazarius, 1 Herculenos, and 2 Stardusts. Stardust, I'll just go backwards. Stardust, obviously, because I don't synchro, but I have 2 Starlight Roots, so that gives me the chance to have 2 Stardusts in one game, or at least the attempt to have 2 Stardusts in one game. So, there you go. Perk, biggest beat stick in the deck. It's nice to go for this sort of early on when you have hand advantage. Kind of locks your opponent down. They can activate traps or spells. He can negate traps and spells by discarding 1 card from my hand. So, it's nice to have early on, and you can just keep bringing back in a quest, bring back whatever you dumped if it was a GB card. So, it's pretty nice. 2 Gazarius, because Gazarius is a fucking beast, and you need these as fast as possible in some situations, because you get rid of up to 2 cards. So it's really nice, and it really helps in most situations. So, and these last two kind of fill the same spot simply because they're both 2500 beat sticks, um, and they're both pretty much brought out by NEGB. So this is an Exceed, and this is a Fusion. This one's a little easier to get because multiple GBs, even if they're different levels, go for vanilla. So he's nice because he's a beat stick, and it doesn't matter if he dies. You know, he doesn't have an effect. He's just a 2500 beat stick. Utopia, on the other hand, you kind of want him alive for a little bit, because usually most situations I bring him out is because I want to protect my other GBs. He negates an attack by discarding one material. So the reason I like using Prisma for him is because Prisma's level 4 and he's not a GB. So if he goes to the grave and he gets banished or whatnot, it doesn't really matter to me. But if it's a GB, I kind of want to think about it sometimes. Like, I don't want to just toss any GB. Like maybe 2 quests. So even that kind of hurts. You know. Anyways, last but not least, an incomplete side deck. Incomplete because I don't have all the cards. Triple Wabaku, I only have one. An extra Prisma, an extra Darius, a book, smashing, 2 Hero Lives, and Dimensional Fissures. These I'm thinking main deck, but only once I get my Ryos back. Because Ryos, Dimensional Fissure, and GBs is pretty goddamn good. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, or if you want to play me on Dueling Network, my name is SuperKamiGuru. I'll put that in the link so you can get the spelling correctly or whatever. And hope to see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, do all that nice stuff if you'd like. Take care.